You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital fans. Belinda from Soap Dirt. I've got your weekly roster of spoilers, at least 4 spoilers for each and every day from Monday, May 6th, all the way through Friday, May 10th, 2024, which is the second full week of May sweeps, and there's big stuff. We've got huge Ava and Sonny stuff. We've got Natalia in the mix. We've got some Kristina, some Willow, some Drew, some Nina, lots of Jagger happening, and a little sprinkling of Jason in there and some Carly action. And this is the week that's building up towards the wedding, which kicks off the following week that starts on May 13th. We're going to unpack all of this for you. If you haven't, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our updates. Let's jump in. Monday, May 6, 2024 on General Hospital is season 61, episode 168. And we've got Natalia and Sonny Corinthos offering each other comfort. Not sure what it's about, but obviously their daughters are dating Blaze and Kristina. And a lot of people have vibed. They like the vibe of Natalia and Sonny together, and they're shipping them. And you may be onto something if you're somebody who worries about that or is interested in it, because Ava Jerome is feeling very frustrated on Monday. And I wonder if it is about Natalia, and there's more about this situation later in the week. Hang tight for that. Also on Monday, Alexis tries to get Kristina Corinthos to see things another way from a different perspective. Also on Monday, we have got Kristina wondering if Molly thinks Sonny is a threat to the baby she's carrying. You know what frustrates me about this whole TJ and Molly thing? It just dawned on them that Sonny is Kristina's dad. I mean, TJ used to live with Sonny at one point. He knows he's a mobster and he never felt weird about it then. Molly actually has a very close relationship of her own historically with Sonny. So this is just ridiculous. Like they just found out Kristina is a Corinthos. I mean, come on. This is bad writing. Meanwhile, their mom, Alexis, is worried that the surrogacy is going to go sideways and it's going to rip her family apart, and she tells Diane Miller all about it. Dante Falconeri has a realization on Monday, and Sam tells him that she is grateful. Ava talks about someone feeling entitled on Monday, and I think maybe it's about Carly after Friday's nasty showdown between the ex-spouses. That takes us to Tuesday, May 7th on General Hospital, season 61, episode 169. Laura Collins goes out to Pentonville to visit Heather Weber. Heather has had her hip surgery. Her metallosis toxicity is supposed to be all done. And Laura is interested in her redemption to some extent. There has been some talk about mitigating the charges against her based on this medically caused mental condition. And of course, Portia went insane about that, and she doesn't want to hear it. And a lot of people won't, but we'll see. They may be really trying to redeem Heather. Carly Spencer eavesdrops on FBI agent John Cates on Tuesday. I wonder if he catches her. And Willow Tait decides, she's going to take up Drew Cain on that offer of being a spokesperson about bone marrow donations, which seems pretty cool. And Felicia Scorpio has a warning for Anna Devane, and it is about Valentin Cassadine, which is quite interesting. Meanwhile, Sonny takes a meeting with Jordan Ashford. That's interesting to me because Jordan is the deputy mayor. And remember, he tried to volunteer that art installation thing to the city, and Laura said no thanks and basically told him to bugger off. I wonder if Jordan will give him an ear. Wednesday, May 8th, 2024, season 61, episode 170, Lois Cirillo catches up with Jagger. Now, here's the thing. They were actually on General Hospital at the same time back in the mid 90s, and they definitely had overlap. For the life of me, I don't remember any storylines with them together, but they were definitely on the show at the same time. That was back when Antonio Sabato Jr. was in the role. So maybe they will give us a little history lesson, or maybe they're going to create some history, do a retcon. We shall see. Jason Morgan lets Anna in on a big secret. He tells her what John is holding over his head. And I mean, John basically revealed it in front of her the other day. Remember when he showed up at the Corinthos coffee warehouse and he was actively threatening Jason and basically said, Carly's going to go to prison if you don't do what you're supposed to do. Because I was like, oh, well, that's kind of an interesting tidbit to drop in front of Carly. And it looks like, I don't know if Anna asks about it or if Jason goes ahead and volunteers it, but he's going to tell her about Carly and the RICO charges and that he is working for the FBI to keep her out of prison. Brooklyn Quartermain gets together with her fiance on Wednesday. She and Chase have some time together before the festivities kick off. And of course, their wedding week is next week, starting on the 13th. Carly tries to get some information from Pikeman, is the way the spoiler is worded. Is that from Pikeman? Is that from Brennan? Does she just call the Pikeman office number? She's definitely putting her nose in where it doesn't need to be, which is very typical Carly, which is probably going to put her in danger, mess things up for Jason, mess things up for Jagger. But clearly when she was eavesdropping on Jagger, she heard the Pikeman thing. Dante has some news for Sam McCall on Wednesday. And there is this scene in the promo where she tells him she's grateful that could happen on Monday or it could happen on Wednesday, since we've got Dante and Sam action, looks like 2 times next week. Thursday, May 9th, 2024 is episode 171 of the current season. And Jordan warns Laura Spencer. So a couple things. She is coming off of this conversation with Sonny. So maybe she's warning her that he's not giving up on his donation he wants to make to the city, or maybe she's warning Laura that if she keeps meeting with Heather and trying to redeem her, that it is going to ruin her reputation as the mayor. You can't cozy up to the hook killer. Facts, right? Gregory Chase disagrees with his son Finn about his medical care. Clearly, Gregory is disintegrating, that ALS is getting worse, and he just, is trying to stave off the inevitable. I did a rumor roundup video the other day. You can see it in our General Hospital playlist or on our main page. And one of the rumors that is persisting is that Gregory is going to die after the wedding. Not during the wedding, not disrupting the wedding, but not long after the wedding. But we'll see how it goes. Clearly, things are getting much worse with him. Sonny upsets Ava. She feels slighted. And I think, based on another spoiler for today, that he is going to refuse to take her as his +1 to BLQ's wedding, or kind of not even consider it, maybe not even refuse it, like it's not even on the table, because Natalia is trying her hardest to wrangle an invitation to BLQ's wedding. I don't know if that's because she's trying to get her fired as Blaze's manager, or she's just being nosy, just being an interfering mom. And I'm interested if she works Sonny, because she does have that conversation with him earlier in the week. So maybe he'll be open to it. Maybe, and that would absolutely infuriate Ava. And Jason reveals to Sam that he is working undercover for the FBI. Maybe that will mitigate some of her anger about him spending time around their son. Friday, May 10th, 2024 is episode 172 of the current season. And Joss and Dex are getting flirty, and they're also getting competitive. That should be cute. Jagger is all up in Jason's face about Carly as the week ends, and Sonny has a proposition for Natalia, and I think she might get that +1 wedding invitation that Ava was hoping for. Meanwhile, Ava digs into how and why Sonny's medications are messed up, and Anna talks to Dex about the PCPD. Those are all of our General Hospital spoilers for the week of Monday, May 6th through the 10th. Please drop your comments on what you're excited to see. Subscribe if you haven't. Definitely come back soon. We're here talking General Hospital 7 days a week. And as always, I'm your host, Belinda from Soap Dirt.
Do you think that my father poses a threat to your baby? And if this one explodes, it's gonna shred my entire family. It's staggering how entitled she is.
I don't trust him to anyone except me. I wouldn't pretend to be anything but grateful.
Care to join me?